Hello and welcome back everyone. We're here with Rean in Trista. I think it's Tristam. Wait, you'll say here? Yeah, Trista. We're at the first time. We're here with Rean in Trista. We have just arrived at our new school. We don't know where we are. We do have a map here. I can see, I believe we're Class 7 from the intro stuff. So this is where we're going to live. It's clearly a mixed dorm, so we're going to get to live with that fit blonde we met earlier. Wait. Okay, I need to... Because all the characters... Actually, I don't know how the characters are supposed to be. I don't know what level I can say certain things about them. And I don't know if the game is ever going to actually tell me how old the characters are going to be. So... Rule is, for all intents and purposes, anything I say is said here from Rean's perspective, and Rean is the same age as the other characters, so it's fine. Okay, that's set. Can't argue with that. But anyway, we're here in town. The school is up towards the north, so up that road, but we don't want to go there yet. We want to have a look around and see what we can find. Who are you? Can I speak to you? So this is the Tristan radio station, or Radio Trista, as most just call it. This is where all the magic happens. It's pretty exciting to see it up close. Okay, so you're a nerd. Is this going to be a school full of nerds? Can I go this way? This will take me to the highway. I don't have time to go there. Okay, he won't let me go that way right now. I'm guessing I can probably go that way later. Out of the way, nerd. You, tell me what this place is. Hey, Sweepy girl. You have a really bad jimpy. You should probably flatten that down. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not quite ready to open for the day. Hehe. Please do stop by later, though. This cafe's pretty popular with Thors students, if I do say so myself. Is that because you're here? Ooh. And as it says, the cafe looks pretty nice. Perfect place to come and unwind after a long day of classes. Sure. I can read the prices, however I don't know how much money any of that is. It's 650 by the looks of it down to 1,250, but I don't know how much value those numbers have. So it's hard to say if everything's overpriced or not. A bookstore probably won't let me go in here either. Town bookstore, some of these books seem like they'd be handy for studying. Oh, am I going to have to do like a persona thing? Am I going to have to, in my free time, go and like study in the library so I can pass tests? We're going to be a nerd too, guys. Hello, flower lady. Spring's lovely here in Trista. The combination of the blooming lino flowers and soothing sunlight is very pleasant. And on top of that, it represents new beginnings. I hope you enjoy your time at the academy. Thank you. Can I buy your flowers? I need to give one to that blonde-haired girl I knocked over. Doesn't look like it. Store is littered with gardening tools and products. Doesn't seem to be anything that's needed here. Everyone needs flowers. Look at how pretty this place is, because they're like cherry blossom type trees. They're not cherry blossoms, but they're big flowery pink trees, and they look awesome. Hello, man. You're just wandering in a circle. Are you alright? Old man Eula. Eula? Go with that. You must be here for Thor's entrance ceremony today. Haha, it's a pleasure to see so many youngsters filled with hope and aspirations. Oh, okay. Do you mean that in a sarcastic way? Or do you mean that in a sincere way? Because depending on which one that is, changes my opinion on you greatly. I hope you'll make the most of your time at the academy. Thanks, old man. So we have a radio station, a cafe, a bookshop, a florist, a boutique. Oh, a boutique. This must be the, I'll go with boutique. They've got quite the collection, it's all stylish. Maybe I need to upgrade my wardrobe. You're wearing a uniform. There's nothing better than a uniform for a good student like you. Hello, little girl. Oh, are you one of the new Thors students? My dad runs this store. He's got all sorts of things you might need for your studies. What, like that booze on the side? I mean, I've been to university, and I can confirm booze is necessary for studying sometimes. There was a great lecture I went to once where I was bladdered, and I think only me and my other friend who was also bladdered enjoyed it, but it was great. I hope you come visit Seems like he's raised a capable little worker. How nice. I take it I can't go in yet. Sorry, we're still getting ready for business. I hope you'll come back when we set up though. Okay. Then down here, this on the right is the 3rd dormitory. I guess this used to be one of the Academy's dorms. Looks vacant now. Okay, that's great. Considering on the map that says Class 7's dorm, and we're Class 7 from my knowledge, that's going to be... well, maybe we're going to need to do it up. Can't go that way, sure. I just want to go and play on the highway like a good child would. Trista, home. Maybe I should go to the entrance ceremony instead of barging into strangers' homes. Rean? Is it Rean? I think it's Rean. I think it says if I go to this menu. Yeah, Rean. Rean, you don't know what's good for you yet. I also don't have my sword, so I can't try and break this pot or this barrel. Disappointed. Pawn shop. This door is locked. This looks to be a pawn shop. Doesn't seem to be open. That's where we get our pawn from. And then what have we got up here? Need to orientate the map. We have another house, we have a chapel, and then there's 2 more dorms before we go to the academy. Just need to make sure we're properly orientated with this town before we go to the school. So that's Thors Military Academy. It's right in front of me, but the idea of attending such a prestigious school still feels like a dream. Just thinking about it is getting me all nervous again. That's why I'm wearing a red coat and you're wearing a green coat, because I'm not nervous at all. I mean, look at the heraldry on the back of it. Don't know if it is heraldry, but I'm going to use that word. Mine is all fancy. Yours is just a little black dot thing. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be, but mine's got wings and stuff, so I'm clearly in the better class. And more children to play with. I'm a little jealous you're a Thors student. Well, Emil, you might be a Thors student in the future too, then you could go and fight in wars. I'd like to start attending high school as soon as possible too. Playing along with the other children at Sunday school has gotten too boring. Annie, I'm playing with my brother today because he doesn't have any friends. Emil, well done. Anything down this road? No, just a little dock pier thing. Also, for anyone who doesn't like me going around and checking everything I can possibly click on, you don't understand how to play JRPGs. That's all I'm saying. I should go to the entrance ceremony, not barging into homes again. Can I barge into homes after the entrance ceremony then? And do all these kids like live at the chapel? I'm guessing they're all like homeless. Come on, Kay. You know there's more to school than just studying. Your dad's told you that over and over. Rudy, you're a bore. Go away. Studying's a pain, but I'm sure there's enough fun to make up for it. Rudy, this guy here, he knows what's up. You gotta study like all the time in that fancy school you're at, don't you? No, Kay, you can just mess about. That's how I got in. Man, why would anyone want to go there? You know right, Kay. Don't come to this school. You're not worth it. Oh, I can go in the chapel. I can actually go in here. First building they've allowed us in. Now, if this was Dragon Quest, this would be where I save. And I only know...
This is the town chapel. Seems like it's about the same size as the one back home. Oh, I guess someone's already here.
Sorry, am I in your way?
Oh, no, not at all.
Good, good. If you'll excuse me then.
That's one tall guy. And judging by his complexion, I don't think he's from Erebonia. But he's wearing a red uniform too. Just like me and that girl. Ah, well. While I'm here, I might as well get in a prayer for the start of the school year before I take off.
That kid, he's got tattoos and he's wearing a red uniform. Are we like in the troubled class? Are we in the class for troublesome students because they didn't want to? No, we have the special insignia on our back. We've got to be in the good school. I was saying about Dragon Quest. I was just going to say, I've never actually played any of the Dragon Quest games, but I saw I've recently been watching Mage Masher play Dragon Quest XI. I've been quite enjoying watching that. Go check him out if you haven't, or if you like JRPGs and haven't seen any of his stuff. Welcome, young one. This is the Trista Chapel, where we pay respect to the goddess Aidios. Another Thors student, I see. Oh, Aidios, please grant these students a fruitful youth. Thanks, mate. Prayers and stuff. Sorry, I'm not particularly religious, but is there any loot in here I can pick up? Doesn't look so. Oh, I can go in the side rooms. Cool. Any loot behind this table? No. Well, there is a person here. Hello, are you a nun? Sister Ornelia, your entrance ceremony is starting soon, isn't it? While I'm sure you're nervous, there's no need to worry. Aidios will guide you along the right path. But if you ever need any advice or assistance, our door is always open. Now, for anything I'm saying wrong, I apologise for that. And I will probably be saying it wrong for like 14 episodes. I don't know exactly. But this will probably go out about a week, I think it is, after I've recorded it. And I generally record, well, a week in advance. So I won't see any comments until this goes out. And if my next recording session ends up being before this goes out, then it could be up to like 14, 15 episodes before I see any comments. So I do apologise for that if I'm saying or doing things that you've tried to correct me on several episodes in. But in order to make sure I can put an episode out every day, I need to do it quite a lot in advance because my work rota can change. And I don't always have time to be recording. Okay.
I shall take my leave here, milady. I pray you find victory here in both your studies and your training.
Thank you, Klaus. I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Understood, milady. Oh, please excuse my rudeness, young sir. It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths. Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Oh. Thank you very much. I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part. That means the girl with him must have been a noble. She did have a certain dignity about her. I wonder if she's from a famous military family or something.
Okay, so that's clearly a spoilt child. So we have lower dorms and upper dorms. Let's go to the lower dorms first. Talk to me. Ah, second year, you're gonna bully me. Yo, new kid, you're in the wrong spot. How the hell do you even end up here? It's a straight shot to the academy. You better get your ass in gear. You don't want to be late on your first day, do you? Thanks. I think he's trying to be friendly. Can I go in here? It's one of the dorms. It's a bit too early. Can't go in there yet. Obviously, as this is a JRPG, and to my knowledge, I've never personally played one that does anything like this, but me messing about for ages talking to everyone is not going to affect the story in the slightest, so I don't think I'm actually going to be late. Even if I've spoken to everyone in town and been everywhere. Hello, Lottie. The Lino flowers are so pretty. They serve as such a perfect complement to the entrance ceremony. I'll be looking forward to seeing this year's batch of upper class students. So that's me. I'm clearly the upper class student. Seems like this is a dorm. It's too early. Can't go in there yet. Okay, so the only place we could go in was the chapel, but we do now know where everything in town is. So that can only be a bonus for the future.
So this is it. Thors Military Academy. Founded by the legendary Emperor Drykles himself.
Thank you for your patience, sir. We've arrived at the Academy.
Much obliged.
Please, if you'll allow me to take your luggage.
That won't be necessary. I prefer to avoid standing out too much.
But, sir...
This isn't open for debate. Take whatever rest you need, then return to Bereahard.
As you wish. I shall be departing then, sir. May your time spent in these hallowed halls be all you've hoped for. Please take care of yourself.
Wow, an Orbital limousine. And one of Reinford's fanciest models, too. Looks like even Erebonia's upper crust send their children here.
Okay, two things. One, blonde kid, you've already stood out too much. Three things. One, he's already stood out too much. Two, why does my mouth move when I'm thinking? And three, why are all the spoilt rich kids in my class? I'm clearly some kind of pleb. I'm not going to fit in at all.
Welcome to Thors Military Academy. Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them. That make you Rean Schwarzer, right?
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. But how do you know me?
It's a long story. Don't sweat the details right now.
Is that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
Thanks. We should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
The entrance ceremony is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at Thors.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
I guess those two must be second years? That girl definitely looked younger than me, though. And what was that about me being the last? I'm not seriously the very last student to check in, am I? Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though. Well, here's to the start of a great 2 years.
Now, if I may, I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history. Thors Military Academy was founded almost 220 years ago.
Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Dracos. The very same emperor who ended the War of the Lions and returned prosperity to the Erebonian Empire. 30 years after becoming emperor, in the later years of his life, he opened the doors of this institution. It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war. But with the mechanization of the military, many of our graduates now pursue careers outside the army. Our mission, however, remains the same: to prepare our students to fulfill Emperor Dracos' famous mandate. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. Though much has happened these past 2¼ centuries, the world is still the domain of the young. Yet still the question remains: what qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation? I hope this credo will serve as a guide and an inspiration to you during your 2 years at this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
The foundation of the world, huh?
No pressure, right?
No kidding. Though, this is Dracos the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy road. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I guess we do. I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
Rean Schwarzer. Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean, though. Most of the other students are wearing green. Well, except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
Looks that way. Though...
Something wrong?
Nah, just thinking to myself.
And that brings us to the close of Thors' 215th entrance ceremony. Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook. There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum. That is all. Dismissed!
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either. I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
All right! Students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please. By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking. That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other students. But before I explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
What?
Did you mean an orientation exercise?
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough. Now, right this way, if you would.
Looks like we're gonna have to follow her if we want any answers.
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
is this place?
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
What does she even want us to do here?
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what awaits us.
This place looks like some old haunted mansion or something.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does. I think this is everyone I've seen with a red uniform so far. I guess we really are part of the same class then.
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yep. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than we did, though. I'm just happy all our work's paying off. I'd hate to have put in a year's worth of effort for nothing.
Ain't that the truth? Wait, when did you do any work? You were just slacking off the whole time.
Says the master slacker. Still, looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. Quite a bevy of beauties they've got there. And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted with each and every one of them.
Oh, you know one of them? Wait. No, not these ones too. Stop flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on. Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have gotten their hearts broken because of your libido? Did you just sneer at me? Oh, you did, didn't you?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
Well, look who finally made it. Nice work.
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go. So from here on out, we're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this fledgling class.
Now you sound the part of the student council president.
Guess she's going all in.
Well, they'd be in for a pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little. At least to start with, anyway. Everything's ready over there, right?
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked. Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
Same here. They've got no idea what they're being tossed into. The class they've been picked for didn't even exist before this year. Guess all we can do is watch and see what they're made of, right?
The name's Sarah Valestine. I'm the instructor in charge of Class VII, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year. Glad to finally meet you.
Wait, Class VII?
Us?
I'm not sure I understand. I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy, and that students were split among them based on their social class and home region.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on the Thors entrance exam. Students in each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners. And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
What do you...
We now have a 6th class, fittingly titled Class VII. And in Class VII, we recognize no distinction between nobles and commoners.
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to 7?
You're
really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
This must be some kind of joke. And why is this the first I've heard of it?
Well, who are you again?
Machias Regnitz. And with all due respect, Instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this. Must I be forced to spend my next 2 years shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up hedonists?
You do know I'm not the one who made the decision, right? Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
Just get along? And how would you propose we do that? And what's your problem?
Oh, nothing much. I just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so? It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom. Please, my lord, do share your esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
Usus Alberea. Not that I'd expect the name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
The son of Duke Alberea, lord of the Kreutzen province in the southeast.
Well, you don't get much more noble than that.
Interesting. I'd heard the rumors.
Do you expect me to be impressed? Your family lineage means nothing to me. I'll never bend my knee to the likes of...
Okay, that's enough. I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time. I'll hear your complaints later. Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise, and far be it from me to keep you from our fun little icebreaker.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier. What exactly does that involve?
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map-reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
Nothing gets by you, does it? But I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Ah!
Come on, Fee. No cheating. You're going with them, and that's that. What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
Lame.
Oh, what just happened?
The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath the school grounds then?
What does that woman think she's playing at?
I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Hey, Rean, are you... okay?
Easy now. Hands where she can see them.
Oh, what happened? Huh?
This is a bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Still, I'm just glad you're okay. That's what's really important here, right?
Wow, it's just not your day, is it?
Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve. I hope. What is this place anyway?
I was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables. Huh?
Is this?
It's coming from the devices we received with the Academy guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable orbment.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle orbment.
Is that Miss Valestine?
So, these devices have built-in communications functionality then?
Wait, don't tell me these things are...
New model battle orbments made through a partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th generation battle orbments, in fact. They're called Arcus units.
Arcus.
So these are battle orbments. That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the livelong day. Which is why I've prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you. The weapons you brought are all here too, each packaged neatly along a little box containing a quartz. Find yours, and try setting the quartz into your Arcus.
I suppose it can't hurt to try.
What is this woman thinking?
Let's see. Mine is that one.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
Okay, so this is more anime than I was initially expecting. Girl falls on guy, girl slaps guy for it. Trope, very well known in anime. Very much approved. So we are going to end the episode there. We will go and grab our sword and the quartz, whatever quartz is. I guess that's the stuff I was getting at the end of battles at the end of last episode. We'll go grab that at the start of next episode. So as I said, we are Class 7. This is the whole class, so I guess these are all the main characters. So far, I don't like the commoner boy who thinks he's better than nobles just because he was born a commoner. Not saying nobles are better than commoners, but he clearly is a bit of a self-righteous arse. Blonde girl, I did like her when she fell on my face, however she then slapped me, so gone off her already. Blue hair girl, she seems alright. Elliot here, he is a nice little guy. He's probably going to end up being like the main villain or something, because anime tropes. We got the rich, spoilt guy over there. Eusis, I think his name was. I will remember all the names after a few episodes, hopefully. But I'm not great with names, so I apologise if I forget them initially. Tattooed boy. I like the silver-haired girl. She seems like my kind of person. Just can't be bothered with anything. Very much approve. Then we have the full nerd right here with the braids. I think it's braids. Pretty sure it's braiding. Can I get back up here? Nope, none of the buttons allow me to climb back up there. So we will end that here. I hope you've enjoyed. I've been James Rose, and I will see you again tomorrow. In the meantime, have a very nice day. Bye-bye.